Alright, what's up YouTube, or Twitch, or whatever? My name is Kellen, and today I'm actually going to start a playthrough of the game Hades. It just came out on Xbox Game Pass and Game Pass for PC. You can play it on Switch, PS5, new Xbox. I'm pretty sure you can play it on any of the major consoles as well as PC. I'm playing on PC. I played a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and start a whole new game so you guys can see some of the decisions that I make and not miss any of the story, because the story is actually really, really great. So let's go ahead and get started here. Let's see if it gives me the option to start a new save slot. Okay, great. So yeah, I played a little bit. I beat Hades a few times on this playthrough. I'm not an expert by any means. I'm not very good at PC games in general, so any tips or comments as far as how to be better at the game, definitely put them in the comments below and let me know what I'm doing wrong. And then obviously, you know, let me know what your favorite god is. I don't know. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started here. I don't know what hell mode is, but we're not going to do it.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
Goodbye, Father.
Okay.
To hell with this place.
Oh, that's going to be weird. So because I've played this before, I'm used to having 2 dashes. So it is a power-up that you get pretty early on.
I'm leaving. Try and stop me.
I will have to mess with some key bindings that I haven't saved from my other game. So yeah, some things to keep in mind is,
There she is.
you know, you can hit these little pillars and blocks will fall, so that tends to do a lot of damage to enemies, especially the smaller ones in big groups. It's pretty effective. And then if you backstab an enemy, so if you hit them from their back, you'll do bonus damage as well.
It's got to be her. Then here goes nothing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hail, noble cousin. Now, let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me.
Alright, so in my opinion, like, it can be definitely tempting to take extra attack damage, and the deflect's really good as well. So Athena, you know, typically has the defensive boons, so you'll have things like deflect in most of her abilities. My opinion is, like, having the deflect on the dash is really, really good, because you just kind of dash around the whole map and can just defend and deflect any sort of projectiles that are thrown at you, and it keeps you alive really, really well. This is really good too, but I'm gonna go with this. The Divine Dash, I think, is honestly the strongest. It's the most overpowered boon in the whole game. So Divine Dash all the time. I always take it.
You can't hear me all the way where you
If
are
I'm gonna
for
end up
this,
winning, I think
but thank you.
all the times I've beaten Hades, at least up to this point, I've used the Divine Dash. Oh, let me do my key bindings here. We're special. Make that 2. Call is 1. And then I make summon 3. That's usually what I do. Boon info, that's still good. That's fine. That's fine. Alright. That should be fine. The reason why I do that is because I've got 1, 2, and 3 buttons on my mouse. So I just have to worry about moving with my left hand, and then I can do all my abilities with my right hand.
Dust.
Now I can use this special. So yeah, the first weapon you're gonna get when you start playing is the Stygian Blade, which is the sword I'm using right now. It has a basic attack. If you're clicking the left mouse button, it's just gonna attack like this. And then if you hit your special, you'll do a special attack. For me, I just keybound it to the 2 key. I'm not sure what it is. I forget. I didn't even look, but 2 key will do that. And then you also have the ability to throw, what do they even call this? I forget what they even call it. But your right mouse button, you'll throw a little thing out. It does damage, and then later on, it'll allow you to do more damage to a marked enemy, because it'll mark the enemy, and then you'll do more general damage to that enemy. What I just picked up is what's called Darkness. You use Darkness to unlock permanent upgrades. So, you know, like most roguelike games, you're going to go through your run, and then once you die, you're going to lose most of the items and abilities that you've gained. But once you get through the first run, you're going to have access to a way to upgrade abilities, and we'll see that here in a little bit as well. Really, the key, especially in these first few stages, is just don't take any damage. Watch out for the traps on the floor. They do quite a bit of damage. And then, yeah, you can also push enemies into them, and it'll hurt enemies too. So we'll take this money, and then we'll get a decision on which way we can go. We can either get a key, or we can get Darkness. So yeah, Darkness, like I said, upgrades abilities. And then Keys does a couple things. It will let you unlock new weapons other than the Stygian Blade. And then later on, once you've done several runs, it'll allow you to unlock additional abilities that you can upgrade with Darkness. Because at first you start out with limited options, but then as you collect more keys and progress further into the game, you're going to have more abilities that you can upgrade. I think in this case, just because, I don't know, I think that just getting Darkness on your first run should be kind of your priority, so that you can upgrade your abilities as much as possible after your first run. So yeah, okay. If you notice with these enemies, they had a little yellow bar before their normal health bar. That's actually called armor. Certain upgrades in the game will let you do more damage to armor. And usually more elite enemies are going to have armor, you know, mini bosses and whatnot. So it's good to, you know, pay attention to that. And if you can get some armor damage upgrades early on, it helps you clear mini bosses and the harder rooms a little bit easier. So what we have here is we have a choice between, we could either go to this is a merchant. So it'll be 3 items that you can buy usually with gold, which is down here. And then this is a Minotaur Heart, which will permanently increase your max HP by 25 points. So I'm going with HP. I feel like we should save more money before we go to the shop anyway. A lot of items are like at least 125 gold to buy, and at least the good ones. And like I said, I think that's the way to go initially here. Probably get health. Yep, we'll get more health. Oh, Darkness. Another thing is, if you corner an enemy in like a corner like this, oops, just took a little damage. It'll actually do more damage if you knock them into the wall. So we got gold there. Let's see if there's another entrance. There's not. So that's the only option we have. Guess we'll take it. Oop. Ah, fucking up. We got a key. That's all we get. Only option we got. Yep. We'll take a key then.
Numbskulls.
Oh, I'm taking too much damage. You never should really expect to do a complete run through on your first run on a new game. You don't have any upgrades. You're limited to the types of boons that you can get on your first run. So, you know, if you don't make it even that far or even beat the first boss on your first run through, you know, I wouldn't feel too bad about it.
A chthonic key.
Take
Wonder
the
where
key.
I can use this. Which path?
I mean, we need more boons. We only have one boon, so let's go Athena again, I guess. I think Athena's the best god overall, as far as... Oh, yeah, see? And then once an enemy no longer has armor, you can usually get them stuck basically in a stun if you just keep attacking them, depending on what type of enemy it is. But most enemies will be stunned
In the name of Hades.
as you attack them. Your special is stronger and can deflect. Yeah, okay, we'll take that. It's pretty good. So now, yep. So now you can see the little shields coming out of my special.
But I can fight.
So those will deflect attacks. And so does my dash. So we should be able to avoid some damage here pretty well. As well as dish out some more.
What? That ought to keep me going for a bit.
I hope. I guess darkness. I think darkness is the way to go to start, just so you have more upgrades. Well, I mean, really the keys are good too, but I don't know. I don't think it really matters your first run through. Just get as far as you can, pick up as much shit as you can. He's just chilling.
Look who.
At the end of the day, you're gonna have hundreds of runs. Now you see how I deflected that projectile back. I'm telling you, like, this ability is the best one, the dash. Athena's dash is one of the most powerful abilities. Because there will be rooms as you get further in the game where there's just hundreds of projectiles flying through the air at once. And it's actually super, super strong as far as your offense goes, just to kind of dash around and deflect all those attacks back. You'll see that it's really strong. It's really the most powerful boon in the game, the Divine Dash. You find that as a beginner or somebody brand new, use it, like, get it. We should have enough for all these things, and I'm gonna go ahead and buy them all.
I can use this.
We're gonna go with that.
They
More
must have
damage,
lots of these upon Olympus.
health.
It feels unseemly to make.
Fuck. Go on attack. See what this says.
Beyond the present chamber lies the outermost perimeter of Tartarus, promising terrifying dangers far beyond the Underworld Prince's reckoning.
And I can reckon quite a bit.
I like breaking all the vases. If any of you guys ever played Dark Souls, one of the best things about that game is breaking, dodging into the vases and breaking the vases. All right, Charon. Or Charon, I don't know how to say his name. Charon?
Why, good to see you, Charon, mate.
Charon.
Just minding my own business, taking in the sights, and sure is awfully convenient to be running into you like this. I had all this coin I wanted to get rid of.
All right, Charon. Okay, well, so this is the first boss. It's, I don't want to spoil it. We'll just go ahead and do it.
Well, this is awkward.
Halt, Zagreus. Not one step further.
I would be shocked if I beat her.
Come on, mate. Haven't we had more than enough of each other by now?
It'd be nice if I did, though.
Don't you have someplace else to be?
Your father sent me. All in all, I'd rather be on your bad side than his. Now you can turn back like a good little man, or I can send you home the painful way. What'll it be?
Guess we're gonna fight.
I'll have to go with the painful way.
A man after my own heart.
Ooh. Alright. So I usually just kind of let her dodge past me and try to get those backstabs in. Oop, I gotta watch out for that attack. God, I'm taking too much damage already. Oh, I'm not good. Yeah, I'm already taking way too much damage.
No effect.
Now she should shoot all that shit. Deflect all that back at her as well. Alright, let's see if I can do this. I gotta be careful. Yeah, I'm gonna die. There's no way. Yep.
I think we're finished here.
There's like speedrunners and pros out there that can easily beat this the first try, but I ain't that good. So
Damn it.
get used to dying. It's gonna happen.
I'm home.
It's part of the game. Yep, we're home.
Yes, carry on, everyone. Don't mind me.
All right, Hypno. What up, Hypno?
Welcome to the House of Hades, where... Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad, though. Pretty much everybody dies sometime.
It's true.
Some of us more than others.
Like me.
Back already.
All right.
You've returned. Good to see you, lad. Despite the circumstances. Remember your training out there. The pain of death is but another obstacle.
And fear is for the weak. Take care, Achilles.
All right.
The House of Hades. That dark and lavishly appointed lair of the Underworld's king is home not just to him, but to his willful progeny.
Oh shit. Who do I got in here? Darkness is always the way. Are you still watching? You still
You
with
know I
me?
can hear
11
you, old man.
11 to 12? I don't even know who that is. I wonder if that's one of my friends. I wish I could see the time that this was Oh, you followed me 23 minutes ago. Sick. I need to pay more attention to my chat. Hypno, whatever. Alright, let's talk to this guy, I guess.
Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
Boy. It's like Kratos. I don't know. Who's cooler, Kratos or Hades? I don't know.
Greetings, Father. My ransacking was a delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface. Go. See for yourself.
I will eventually get to the surface.
You have come home.
I certainly
Do not
have.
despair, child. Such setbacks are inevitable and may be overcome with effort and with time. You made contact with the goddess Athena. She shall be true to her word.
I believe it, Nex. I'm grateful that you put us into contact. I know you took a considerable risk in reaching out.
The risk is not to me. I expected the Olympians would involve themselves in this eventually. Reveal to them no more than they already know. Are we understood?
Yes, we are.
Then go.
Alright, Nix.
Hey, room. I'm back.
Hey, room. Alright. So, this is the mirror. This is where you're going to upgrade.
Night and darkness guide
You only have 4 choices to begin. I think... Death Defiance. Yeah, you need that first. This is the most important thing to start with, for sure. And then we'll go with Shadow Presence. So Shadow Presence, what it does is if you strike foes from behind, if you backstab, it's going to give you 10% more damage. Chthonic Vitality, you gain a little bit of health every chamber that you enter. I think it maxes out at 3 health, which in my opinion is not really that much per chamber. Because, like, I mean, 3 health every chamber is not really going to help you that much. But it's better than nothing. In the beginning, you got to do it. Oh, man. And you need greater reflex, too. So... in reality, I think as you're getting started, I took Shadow Presence because I had 10 darkness left, so I threw it in there. But really, your priority right at the start should be Death Defiance and greater reflex, because this will give you an additional dash. And then especially if you're using Athena's boon, with the divine dash, you can just continuously dash and basically be invincible and deflect attacks, and it's good. So, greater reflex, Death Defiance, get those first. If you've got extra, put it into Shadow Presence. It'll help a lot.
All right.
And we're just going to take a quick look around. I'm not going to do another run in this video. I'm going to end up stopping it here. But I just want to show you guys a few things before we jump into the next run. Just kind of show you the main hub, and then I'll do a new video for the next run through.
The bedchambers of Prince Zagreus lie in a perpetual state of utter disarray, despite his lord and master of the house repeatedly insisting that he pick everything up.
Oh, come on, it's not that bad, is it?
You got dirty ass clothes right as you walk in, dude. Like, you've got something right here. I mean, why not just put this in this pile, or make one pile? Don't have like 5 piles. Just have one pile. If you have 5 piles of laundry in your room, like, just pause this video, put it in one pile at least. If not, fold it and put it away. We're all guilty of laundry. We're all guilty of it. Okay, so this is what I think is called the courtyard. You're going to be able to select your weapons. Later on, you'll have certain items that you can use to have a little more control over the type of run you have. You can see several weapons are here already available. The only one we can afford right now is the bow. Out of these 4 weapons, my favorite is the spear. But, I mean, really, play the game how you like. The bow can be really good. I'm not very good at it because it does require you to be pretty skilled as far as how you aim. But it's good. They're all good. You can win with any of the weapons. It just comes down to what you like best. I'll probably... I don't know. Let's go ahead and unlock it just so you guys can see.
There we go. Koronach, the Heart Seeker.
And then, yep, now you can use this bow instead.
Over here. What the?
Oh, and then we got Skelly.
Nice place you got here, boyo. Name's Skelly, how's it going? But enough with the small talk already. I'm here to do a job. So let me have it. Give me everything you got.
I don't remember having you on payroll, mate. Who's your supervisor?
Oh, I'm not about to wrap my sources, pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
So Skelly is just a training dummy. You get a couple little tutorials in the top. So yeah, with the bow, you can do a charge shot. You can do a quick shot, like really short range too, if you want. It all does different amounts of damage depending on how long you hold it. Special attacks like this.
Whoops.
Yep, and then he'll die and he'll come back. What else do we need to talk about? You can go up here and just kind of hold still for a second, and you'll look at, you know, the whole exit, the whole city that you have to go through to get out, and then it'll tell you how far you've made it. So to get to the first boss, you got to get to 15 chambers.
To Elysium from there, and after that.
So yeah, make that your target. Like if you can beat Meg on your first run through, like your first try, that's really, really good. This is my second new game. Probably have like 20 or 30 hours played already. And I mean, I can't beat her the first try. She kicked my ass. So, I think that's just about it as far as just the beginning and, you know, all the basics and your first run. You know, if you see an exclamation point over someone's head, there's additional story that you can unlock. I definitely recommend not skipping through the story. It's, at least as far as I've gotten at this point, it's super good. It's definitely worth reading and paying attention to and listening to. You're always going to have more opportunities to fight, but you want to not miss any of the story. So I think this is probably a good place to end. I definitely appreciate you watching this video, and if you could like the video and subscribe, that'd be fantastic. At this point, my plan is kind of to do this series at least until I beat Hades the first time. And if I get a lot of positive feedback regarding the videos, I might continue this playthrough beyond even defeating Hades the first time, because there is, you know, just because you beat Hades the first time doesn't mean the game's over by any means. There's tons and tons of content and story to come after. Really beating Hades is just you're just tip of the iceberg. There's so much more to it. But on that, definitely want to say thank you. Like and subscribe, like I said, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.